27 GB a month. 27 GB a month.
Kurt, you're celebrating 100 today. 100 what?
It's not my age, not yet. It's country number 100.
Oh, are you a country collector then?
I was until today. Now, since there's no meaningful number left, I start cherry picking.
Country number 100 is Malawi. How did you celebrate?
With a loaf of bread and sweet local tea with milk powder.
And how did it feel?
It's not like an ostrich shank. It was okay.
Okay. Do you have one country in the world that you really want to visit?
For decades now. Fiji!
Fiji! Now after 90k yesterday and torrential downpour, we were very lucky to find a rest house. Now it was basic. A room built around a double bed with a mosquito net, but a prison cell would have looked prettier and probably would have been a whole lot cleaner. We're just entering Lilongwe, which is actually the capital of Malawi. Not very big from first impressions. Now this is the first barbed wire and electric fence type barriers we have seen in a long, long time. I guess we're in the nice part of town here, huh? Seems to be following us. We had it yesterday and now we're just before the lake and they're only getting it today, so we're bringing it along. But we've got some good shelter here from Emmanuel. Thank you. Whoops, better stuff. Now that's what you're up against here. People are gentle until they get a big 4x4, huh? Well, hello, hello. It's a whole lot better than gimme, 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 gimme me. Kids were happy and friendly, and now the daddy tells them, give me money. Brilliant. You see, the chorus has changed. Those guys are fishing out there, huh? Hello! Oh, I wonder are the speed bumps there so you slow down and buy fish. So we're passing rice fields here. And you know, the rice we had last night was the best rice we've had in the whole 7 months in Africa. Beautiful mosque. Oh, you look beautiful!
Yeah.
Oh, it's lovely to see so many girls and ladies on bikes. Look what I found in Salima. I guess it's had and seen better days. Not much to be had there today. Bike mechanics at work. Hammer can solve all problems. Huh?
So quiet, eh?
Nobody going north.
Well, we are. It's a bit of a change after all the going east.
And people say, hi, morning.
Which is also a bit of a change after all the gimme.
No kidding, it's so pleasant.
Well, Malawi is densely populated in comparison. Still less than Switzerland. The M5 has a few bits and pieces that aren't up to scratch, and a lot more potholes than absolutely required. But for our purposes, it's good enough. Quite amazing. We're on some rich road here between the lake and the lagoon, and they have rice fields up here. I mean, can they really rely on rain? And who are you?
Yes. You.
I'll come.
Come.
Let's go.
Come.
Mach mal ein bisschen Platz da. How did you like your beach holiday, Dorina?
I loved it, Kurt. You know, I'm the one that loves camping.
Yeah, but sometimes Kurt agrees and goes along with it.
And it was lovely. We had the place to ourselves here. Look at this lovely beach
Serious pre-season.
on Lake Malawi. Okay, so we're heading back up the 4-kilometer dirt track to the road.
Dorina, adventure.
Adventure. Good morning. Good morning. Woo. Of course, it's the women who are working in the fields.
Good morning, Mother.
Good morning, ladies.
Thank you.
I have no idea what these kids want. So just to complete the picture, the smell of urine, diesel fumes, and every now and then there'll be a waft of aftershave. Yes. Hey, well done. Bye-bye. Now we came to camp. They upgraded us to a room. We're getting kind of good at this, hey, Kurt? So I'll bring you on a tour.
The sound effect is great. Here he is. Jump. Yeah, built for a fast boat out to Likoma Island. Should start 1st of April.
Ireland.
Ireland, Europe. Yeah.
Ireland, yes.
And you?
I'm from China.
China!
No,
How cool!
But where is from South Africa?
Plenty of rubber. These ones on the right, they've started tending. I guess a lot of the others are still too young. Very good.
So we have yet another beautiful accommodation here on Lake Malawi. I'll just show you what we have. Lovely living area here. Working area. We're working on our next video here. And beautiful view. But the best is just look at the view we have from the bed. So I guess this is where the climb starts. We'll get some nice views on the way up here.
Yeah, this is our first time off the main road in Malawi, other than looking for accommodation. There's a serious traffic jam. I'm really happy that we're not out on this road in pouring rain, because it seems to be an integral part of the irrigation system. Okay, here is Rumpi. And there's accommodation somewhere here. And this is the road to Livingstonia.
So there's no need to go into Rumpi.
No, but maybe halfway to Rumpi or so. So the center line of the road is here. The rest is already back to bush. The landscape is also beautiful from a tarmac road. Impressive. Wouldn't want to bring a canoe down here. They make that bridge just about high enough. No? Should get potholes from below now.
Now for the records, this is the M1. Leading from the capital city to the Tanzanian border. Good old Irish spuds, huh? 10:30 in the morning. After having spuds for breakfast too. What wonderful cycling. Wow, this is so beautiful out here.
There was a sign from the Ministry of Tourism about the Conway Bridge. Okay. Oh, they've brought the bicycles down here. Oh. construction. And that's the little guy that wants to be in the camera.
From the people of Japan, the South Rukuru Bridge. Thank you, Japan. Maybe the Japanese also built a bit of road. Ah, just when I thought it should be a nice gradual downhill to the lake, we get a 260-metre climb thrown in for good measure. Oh, we get the panorama, huh? Oh, hello. That's why they're on the road. They're throwing food out their truck window. What a descent. And it's not all in the bushes. We have views every now and then. We can see right the way over to Tanzania, the other side of the lake. Well, that was a lovely 10k downhill. Despite the condition of the road, I really enjoyed it.
It's market day, all sorts of breakfast to be had. Look at her face. Just look at her face. Look at her face, look at her face, look at her face. She sees food.
Samosa. Yes.
Thank you.
Samosa. No, which Irish potato?
With Irish potato!
Samosa filled with Irish rice.
Anyway, so this one's the potato. Filled with Irish.
Remember me. Please, please, I beg you. Please. Don't forget.
Another day, another beach.
Life's a beach, really.
Yeah,
Getting good at this point.
Karina's a lazy shite. She doesn't want to cycle anymore.
We
She
did
just
52 Ks today with our last 2 climbs in Malawi. One climb was 30 metres, the other was 50 odd.
yeah, some bragging rights we get.
So, Andrea, what brings you to Malawi?
Well, I was in the Netherlands looking for another job. My wife, she was a nurse. She always wanted to work abroad, mean something for other people. So in 2016, I think we saw an advertise on the internet to go to Malawi, a big stretch for us because we were living in the Netherlands. And now we have no income, we are volunteers. And you can see we have 100 children here, so it's now...
So, what is your project?
The project is we have a nursery, continued from 2 Dutchmen, Flo and Jan, who started this 14 years ago.
So we can't help but notice the number of foreign aid projects here in Malawi. Do they work?
I'm not going to say it's not working. Even for me, the money I spent in Malawi is well spent. I built, beside this one, we have 100 children who have a beautiful time in their life. At least now they have 2 good meals every day, which they don't get at home. I built 10 classrooms on a primary school. Now the children can sit inside, now they can sit on a desk. So the money is well spent. But a lot of money who's coming into Malawi is spent on the process of having meetings, discussing with village headmen that they have to change their life. Maybe they are committed, but they're not accountable for the real results. And that's why I think a lot of projects are failing in these kind of countries.
So could you imagine Malawi without foreign aid? How would it look?
More people are poor. Because a lot of people who now get money going to meetings and village headmen who are getting an allowance will not get anything anymore. It will go extremely hard down.
Would this crisis not encourage the locals to join together, achieve their goals, and maybe push the government to be more accountable?
That's not the culture of Malawi. If there is a Buana, a council, the culture of Malawi, very friendly and very nice people, is to clap hands for your village headman. It's to clap hands for the council because they are your Buanas. They are higher, older, and they have a position. Even when they are stealing money from you, even when they don't have a vision about how this village can improve, it's your culture to clap hands. Malawi is a consensus culture, so sitting together, discussing, hoping that you find a consensus, it's taking a long, long time. It's not always achieve the goal you want to achieve.
Well, good luck with your project.
Thank you so much, and thank you for staying here.
Our pleasure. So we're here at the cattle market. Willy Banji. You have a good price.
You are looking for a cow.
What are you selling?
They are selling cattle.
Cattle.
Yes.
And how much would this one cost?
This one is looking 400,000.
400,000. So that's like 400 euros.
Yes.
That's a good price.
Yeah, you can buy it.
That's a very good price. You need 4 of these for Lobola.
Starting from 4 and above.
4 and above.
Yes, yes.
Wow. Are you buying or selling?
Selling.
Selling. What are you selling?
Which one?
What are you selling?
I'm selling.
Which one?
That one.
How much?
250.
250. How old is the animal?
Almost 1 year, 7 months.
1 year, 3 months.
My aim was to sell this around 8 o'clock, but I failed to sell it. I take it home, I feed it.
Yeah.
Because there's no market today.
No, why not?
People have come with that money. They need to take 100,000 kwacha, so I cannot sell it.
This is the hungry season, huh? So when is the best season to sell?
From May to June.
Because that's also harvest season.
Yeah, May to June.
So you'll bring him home and you'll come again next month? In April?
I'll take it home, but unfortunately I'm worried because my plan was to buy some food, but I won't buy anything now. I'm confused. I'm confused. My kids are waiting for food, but I've failed to sell it. That's the problem.
And do you have crops at home? Maize?
No. There was a dry spell last month. So all the maize field has been damaged.
Failed. And will you get help from the state? No.
Unfortunately, most of the farmers brought their cows today because last week they closed the school and they expect to pay school fees by next week. So there's hunger and school fees, two things at once. So we are confused.
Yeah.
Fighting for hunger and you need school fees again. From which country?
Ireland.
Ireland. Best country.
Best country?
Best country.
Do you think?
Best country.
Oh, well, I wish you good luck. Maybe I should tell these guys there's a really good bullock down here.
Okay.
Take care.
Okay, thanks.
Thank you. So it seems March, the end of March is not the time to sell. You can see some of these animals are actually quite hungry, but their families are too. This is actually called the hunger season. There's not so many happy faces around.
Okay.
So you would like to get married?
Yes.
Yes? How old are you now?
I'm 14 years old.
14!
Yeah.
Oh, you're still young. How many children would you like to have?
2 only.
2 only?
Yeah.
Why just 2?
Because of resources.
Resources?
Yeah.
Right. You're thinking ahead.
600, 6,000.
6,000
Eh, Malawi kwacha.
for this.
6,000.
So, they're all hoping to get maize down there. There's not that many successful ones coming out. 6,000 for that bag she had on her head. And according to Joseph earlier, that has to last until April. I hope she doesn't have many children, because that's their staple. More queues for corn, huh? Their breakfast, lunch and dinner, it'll be down to one meal a day now until the harvest. Hey.
I love you.
Oh. He loves me. How cute. Now we've been passing all of these failed crops of maize because of a lack of rain last year. And if you look to the right, we're not 500 meters from one of the largest lakes in Africa. Would it never occur to anyone to have some kind of a pump to pump up water from the lake, freshwater lake? There seems to be a huge information gap here in Malawi. Development aid should be in the form of education. Even young Joseph earlier on at 14 years of age had figured out education was the solution to all the problems in Malawi. He's figured out that the educated ones know that it's no longer a clever idea to have 9 or 10 children. 2 would suffice to give them a good life, prevent overpopulation in the planet. So there's a young guy of 14 who can think ahead.
Taking pictures of kids. We always wondered, they all recognized all the others but not themselves. They have it figured out. They don't have mirrors at home, they don't know what they look like. I guess they just presume they're the most beautiful one. Well, I would. So a little bit of statistics. A few years ago, the annual GDP per head was $620. Makes less than $2 a day per person. I mean, at the independence, people were as poor as they get, almost all on the breadline. But happy, smiley people. 60 years on, it's the same. You wouldn't want to know how many billion of aid came into the country. The road is not only for us, it's also for drying maize kernels, rice, cassava. And it gets wrapped up, cooked and eaten. So what's your take on Malawi?
Well, there's no doubt about it. It ticks all the boxes as far as scenic beauty is concerned. But I have to say the population density was a serious shock to the system.
Especially if you consider that 70% of the population is below the poverty line, which explains a lot of the constant begging that you're exposed to, and that in turn left me emotionally drained.
Yeah, having spoken to a lot of the younger population who were actually going to school and could see the problems Malawi has and how they could be solved, I left with a more positive outlook for the future.